Little Joe the Wrangler will wrangle nevermore. His days with the remuda, they are old. 'Twas a year ago last April when he joined the outfit here, a little Texas stray and all alone. 'Twas late in the evening when he rode up to the herd on a little old brown pony he called Chaw. With broken shoes and overalls, a tougher looking kid you never in your life had ever saw. His saddle was a southern cack built many years ago, an OK spur on one foot idly hung, with his hot roll in a cotton sack and loosely tied behind, and a canteen from the saddle horn was slung. He said he'd had to leave his home, his pa had married twice, his new ma whipped him every day or two. So he saddled up old Chaw one night and lit a shuck this way, thought he'd try and paddle his own canoe. He said if we would give him work he'd do the best he could, though he didn't know straight up about a cow. But the boss, he cut him out a mount and kindly put him on, for he sorta liked the little kid somehow. Taught him how to herd the horses and to learn them one and all, to round them up by daylight if he could, to follow the chuck wagon and to always hitch the team, and to help the cocinero rustle wool. We'd driven to Red River, the weather being fine. We were camped out on the south side in a bend, when a norther commenced a blowing and we doubled up our guards. It took all hands to hold the cattle in. Little Joe the Wrangler was called out with the rest, and though the kid had scarcely reached the herd, cattle they stampeded like a hailstorm, long they fled, and we were all a-riding for the lead. Between the streaks of lightning there was one horse up ahead, 'twas little Joe the Wrangler in the lead. He was riding old Blue Rocket with his slicker above his head, trying to stop the leaders in their speed. At last we got a millin' and kinda quieted down, and the extra guard back to the camp did go. Oh, but there was one a-missin' and we knew it at a glance, our little Texas stray, poor Wrangler Joe. Next morning just at sunup we found where Rocket fell, down in a washout 20 feet below. Beneath his horse mashed to a pulp, his spurs had rung the knell, our little Texas stray, poor Wrangler Joe.